Hey guys, it's Abraham from Style and Stilettos, and today I'll be making a video tutorial on how to make a clutch bag. Today you'll be needing any type of material, however I'm going to be using leather, and you need felt to give it more strength, and a sewing machine with any type of thread, and scissors. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to make a clutch bag. Hey guys, right, before we get started, I will suggest you guys to place your fabric down on a flat surface, making sure that you are having your right side down and your wrong side up. I've used this leather before to make a dress, so that's why mine's a bit curved and an odd shape. But once you get your fabric, just making sure when you get your fabric it's wide enough as well as long. So before we get started, we have to cut the felt and sew it onto whatever material you're using. I'm using an orange felt because I feel that I don't want it to look too black, and that's one reason why I picked an orange felt, and also because it was cheap. So I feel that this is wide enough for me because I'm going to take 1.5 centimeters off here and 1.5 centimeters off on the other side, so it'll be a long enough, wide enough clutch for me. Then once I'm finished sewing, I'll determine how long I want my clutch to be. But once you've laid out, so once you've placed your felt, you have to make sure that it's cut straight, and then we have to fold, I would say a centimeter, and do a straight stitch going across here. Right, Wemmy's kindly sewed this on for us, so you'll get something like this. Okay, so the next step is the size you want. I'm going to use my clutch bag that I bought the other day, but however I want my clutch to be a bit bigger. So I'm going to just take a ruler and a pen and mark where I want to. So remember that you're going to be sewing, if you guys want it to be professionally done, you can have 1.5 centimeters or just a straight stitch going down. However, I would suggest a 1.5 centimeter because it will last longer. So I'm going to draw out my lines and I'll show you guys what the next step is. Right, now that I've drawn out the lines of how wide I want it, I'll do a straight stitch all the way down. Wemmy has kindly again sewed on the fabric. So now what we have to do, the next step, is to cut away the bits you don't need, just on the sides. Then I'll tell you guys what the next step is. Now that we've cut away the bits, we get a clearer idea of how the clutch bag would look. Now this is where you decide how long you want it. If you want it this long, so then the flap will come up to here, or if you want it either longer, or if you feel that you want it really small and then you want a flap, you can always cut the excess part you don't need. So what you need to do, once you've decided how the style of the clutch, if you want a big clutch or small clutch, you turn it the right side up, sorry, and then again you see how much you want, and then you sew down, and then I'll show you what the next step. Once you've sewn it, you turn it inside out, and then you get this. This is the beginning of the clutch bag. The next step is whether deciding how you want your flap, if you want it to look like this or whether having it like this. So this is a final clutch bag. If you guys want, you can style it up with a button or ribbon or whatever you guys are feeling. and I might use these big sailor buttons. I might actually here. So